This is such a good episode. So I recently started doing live streams from my front porch, and this started happening in the quarantine. And it was mainly because we have palm trees in our front porch. I love the fresh air. I love listening to the birdies. And it's a great environment to speak my mind and speak my truth. So one of the most recent videos that I recorded or live streams was one about how I realized I was self-sabotaging in a lot of areas of my life, and how this was interfering with me allowing great things to come to me, whether it was money or relationships or tools or coaching experiences, whatever you want to say that you know, or whatever you're looking to manifest. It could be like a million different things, right? So I started to make a correlation between resistance that I was putting up in the form of self-sabotage. And this is such a powerful audio to listen to, because you might recognize some areas in your life that you're doing this too, and where it's preventing the very things that you want to manifest from coming to you. And this is my gift to you. I hope you enjoy it. And if this resonates with you, if you really love this podcast, I'd love to invite you to join my upcoming mastermind, because this is the exact type of work that we're going to be doing. I've come to terms with a lot of decisions that I've made lately, and I'm getting more and more comfortable being blunt and bold about things, because we're not put here on earth to be small. We're not put here on earth to fit in and conform to everybody else's idea of what's right and perfect and like successful. Okay. And the sooner you can get on board with becoming your true self and allowing that true authenticity to shine through, and allow yourself to be authentic, not just in how you act, but in what you ask for. I've realized that I've asked for so much in life that I didn't even want. And it was just basically somebody else's ideas of what I was supposed to want. And that's what, showed up in terms of like what my intentions were, what my desires were, what programs I joined, and, what people I hung out with, and which people I allowed to be in my life that probably took up more space than they actually even gave me credit for, or that I should have allowed them to take up. I don't know. Because when you start to make these major decisions and you start to like actually intentionally set out what it is that you want in life, and you're authentic about what you're asking for, and authentic meaning like you're being yourself. You're asking like, what are your true heart's desires? Not what somebody else says you should want, but what is it that you want? Not what all the cool kids say that you should want, but what is it that you want, And you start acting on that, then some things start falling apart. And I'm going to divulge a little more of this as time goes on, but it's happened big time in my life, especially lately. So without any further comments on my part, I'm going to introduce you to this live stream and, or at least this recording. And if you love this podcast episode, please leave a 5-star review so more people like you can find us, meaning me. And if you're interested in joining the All the Vibes Mastermind, we're starting in mid-June, and I cannot wait to change your life. So, and help you change your life, right? So, love you. I mean it. And enjoy this episode. Bye. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Welcome to the Manifestation Queen podcast, your filter-free and uncensored source for all things manifestation. I'm Cassie McKenzie, and I'm a manifestation expert. I'm here to raise your vibes and your cash flow. Listen, I've manifested everything from a beer, a 6-figure salary, my husband, and homes, and more. And I am spilling everything I can on this podcast so you can learn how you can do the same. The more fun I have, the more manifestations appear, and the more money I make. So it's my obsession to show you how you can be, do, and have anything you want. So join the movement to raise your income and your impact on this world. Become a manifestation queen and create a life that feels like a vacation. Let's do the damn thing. Hello, Facebook. How are you? I'm Cassie McKenzie. I am a life and business coach and manifestation expert, and I'm sitting here on my front porch. So if this is the first time catching me, welcome to my world. I think I hear my son banging on something in the backyard, so this ought to be interesting. Anyway, so I wanted to hop on today to address a topic. Here's the thing. So I don't know why Facebook is not allowing me to tag my private group as usual. Okay, yay. Now tagging friends is allowing me to do this. All right. So here we go. Let me tag a few people here. Oopsie. I don't know. I think that's good. There's Kelly. We'll do her in Oksana. All right. So how's it going, guys? I wanted to come in here to talk about something that I think a lot of us don't really talk about. So especially on these live streams, people get on, hey guys, and what's going on? And they talk about everything that's going right. And so it leads you to believe that perhaps, hey Giselle, like maybe there's something wrong with you because your life doesn't look like picture perfect, or maybe your business doesn't look picture perfect. And they're like, you can't obviously feel stress or like see everything happening behind the scenes in somebody's life, right? So when you see people, especially, you know, us coaches or mentors go online, a lot of times all we're talking about is all the good things, right? So we're not talking about the times when you feel like rejected or you feel like you're a total failure and like you feel like you're the only one probably, right? If you're watching this and you think, oh my God, how does that person have it all together? How are they able, hey Jocelyn, how are they able to make things happen so effortlessly? You know, like, and you know, how does everybody have their shit together except me? Does anybody else have these thoughts? Like, honestly, I have these thoughts a lot, and I want to get on here in full disclosure say this because I feel like somebody needs to hear it today. Like if I need, like I need to hear it, then somebody else may need to hear it too, because we don't all have our shit together. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. We do. Like some people can take their bra off without taking their shirt off, but like I'm not always that person, right? So like I just want to hop on and talk about failure and rejection and what that has to do with allowing, because you know, like we all set these goals, and if you're like me, you feel like you should be doing a lot better than you actually are. Like you probably set high goals for yourself too, and oh thank you Vicky, you know, and so you're probably sitting there saying, you know, what the fuck is wrong with me? How can so and so do this so easily? How can this person make this happen so easily? What's wrong with me? Why am I not able to do this, right? Why do I feel like a failure? Why do I feel like, you know, I just feel so rejected? Like all I want to do is just go and watch Ozark until I've binged all 3 seasons and then maybe go back to the first season and see what I missed. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Jocelyn said, I just pulled cards to get my shit, to guide my shit today. Do you know, I started doing that and then I don't know, I got distracted and I didn't even do it. So I started journaling today about like all my frustrations and all the things that were just like bottling up, because like my husband got laid off about, I guess almost a month ago, no, like 3 weeks ago. So, you know, he's been going through some things trying to figure out what to do with himself. They're coming to pick his car up today, which means, because it's a company car, which means like we're all sharing one car inside one house with 2 kids and this COVID thing going on. So I'm like, I couldn't even take my kids to the store really if I wanted to, but hey, we're just going to play with maybe me having some freedom, right? Anyway, you know, so I'm sitting here like writing out all my frustrations. Hey, Victoria. And like really just trying to get it out, because I would try to sit and meditate and nothing would, like my mind was just going in a million places, and I was like, you know what, I just need to brain dump this out, get it all out on paper and figure out, like just feel better. Because like even in my sleep I've been feeling tension, and so you know that you can't just ignore these things, right? Or else it's going to manifest some way in your body, right? You're going to like grind your teeth, or maybe like wake up all frustrated. Like I woke up all tense. And here I think like, oh, I go to bed reading this book. Like this is actually a very good book, Happy Pocket Full of Money. And I was reading a part about like your thoughts and creating your reality, which, you know, it's very, very good. Get it all out, baby. Exactly. Oh no, you're fine. No, he's good. We could rent. So we sold our car to Victoria. She lives 15 minutes up there. We could actually rent the car from you if you let's just see how it goes. So I literally was feeling so tense that I just like got it all out. I started just like bitching in my journal, and I was like, I don't know, like I was just writing out all the things. Like, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I'll ever be successful at the level that I really want to be. Like, I don't know if I'm doing everything right, or like, what am I doing wrong? What am I not getting? Like, what am I missing, you know? And I want to be fully transparent with you so that you feel like you're not alone. Like, this is totally, yeah, Ashley, I've been doing that. I used to grind my teeth, but now, like, apparently I've been like eating the inside, like I bit the inside of my cheek and it hurts so bad that I'm like, oh my God, I need to get this shit out because I need to like unwind, right? So I wasn't sure if we were talking about it here first. Oh my God, you guys are nuts. So I actually started writing, and I'm going to read this out because I think this is really where my aha moment happened. And Ashley, you're going to be getting a Voxer message from me where I'm like, ah! So listen to it, because you always have something poignant to say. So I'm here for it all. But I literally wrote, I just want to lay in bed all day or sit outside and stare into the nothingness. How do I keep going? How do I fix this? How am I supposed to keep believing it's... And I was going to write, how am I supposed to keep believing it's all going to work out? But what my subconscious and the source and my inner being wrote out was allow. Like the word allow. I literally wrote, to keep believing it's allow. And I stopped right there and I was like, oh, that's it. That's it. Allowing. Like, how the fuck can you allow? How can anything come to you if you've literally got a wall up and there's this resistance there? You can't allow anything to make it to you if you're like focused so much on the worrying and like, if you're focused so much on like bottling things up or like ignoring the fact that they're and just like trying to move past it or like hurdle over it, right? Like that doesn't work. So like getting it all out, like I've spoken it all out before and come to one of these aha moments. I have like obviously journaled it all out and gotten to that moment like just today. So I literally wrote, allow it to unfold and stop controlling everything. Allow the pieces to come together. Allow yourself to have fun with your kids and family. Allow money to come to you. Allow people to see the real you. How do you expect to have money, jobs, get hired, have clients, or, you know, and this was mainly for like the message for everybody, if you do not allow it? The resistance is in the stress. So the stress somehow has to go away. Like we've got to figure out a way to, like, we've got to find a way to unleash the stress, right? To like let it all out so that you can allow more stuff to come to you. And it's literally a process of like, whether it's a crying it out or talking it out or writing it out or somehow just, it's fully releasing all of this tension and anxiety. And you don't have to have somebody else agreeing with 100% of what you're saying. Like if I'm getting, you know, if I'm in a disagreement with my husband, I can go and allow this all to come out, allow, and not expect him to have to be 100% on board. Does that make sense? I'm going back to this because you guys are acting like fools and I love it. Okay. Oh, the whole pure romance thing. You guys are nuts. Okay, what'd you say? I have Black Beauty. Oh, yeah. I mean, I love you too. Yeah, my favorite book of all time. Right, Teresa? It's so good. I used snap teeth from grinding. Yeah, I used to grind teeth, and then I went and I got one of those thingies, and then we moved and I lost it, and I don't know where the hell it went. So I could probably go find that, but it's probably in a box. And then, yeah, it's summertime and I need to like spray for bugs in my garage, so I'm not going to be going and doing that. All right, I wasn't sure if we were talking about your first Black Beauty. Oh, you thought Black Beauty is a vibrator? How come things on my live streams always end up talking about vibrators and things like that? Okay, we all have these thoughts. Everyone, yeah, I know, the pure romance thing. Listen, I've got a bag full of shit from Pure Romance that I used to sell. I was very, very bad at multi-level marketing. So never approach me to be an MLM downline for you, because I might buy something once, but then like, I still have Plexus supplements from last year that I bought like over a year ago. Yeah, just allow. It is? Oh, look at me allowing and surrendering. I don't even notice when these two beasts come out here. Wait a minute, Lawson, how do you know Cassie? Oh, hey guys. LOL, guess it popped on my page since you're tagged in it. Oh, hey. Okay. Sasha. Okay. No, it's okay, guys. It's better to have them looking at me weirdly than screaming. It's okay. You like it? Allowing. See, allowing comes in so many forms. Okay. Okay, let me see. Allow, allow, allow. Oh, hey, Jim Vance. I give Scott looks now. Oh my God, you're funny. I got one of those night guards. Yeah. Yeah, there are. There's so much medicine in our emotions. They're constantly guiding us. We're the ones who stuff them down. But when we allow emotions, we have major breakthroughs, such as what you just had. I know. Why? Now you're being weird. You're just staring at me like some person in the bushes. You could at least stare at these people like weirdly. So guys, can I take a poll here? Is this a woman's hat or a man's?
It's a beach hat, cowboy hat.
I'm not the only person who thought it was a female's hat. So, but you know what? Who am I to judge? I'm just going to borrow it one day when he's not looking. Okay, that was your favorite movie. So yeah, Black Beauty. So you guys, that's the message here. Just allowing. And then I remember, then I started getting inspired to go listen to Abraham Hicks, because I was like, they're always talking about the... I have no idea what that was about. Always talking about the art of allowing, and like allowing everything to unfold, and allowing yourself to receive messages, allowing yourself to declare what you want, allowing yourself to believe that the better it gets, the better it gets, that it doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be a struggle, and that you're always supported and there's always guidance available, right? So this is what he looks like, an Australian cowboy. What would that be? Would that be like...
Not a churro.
Like Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
We are in Florida.
Okay, let's go get more.
So, let me know if you guys have any questions about this. I just felt like I wanted to share this. So, what I wrote down some good affirmations. Sorry, they throw me off. I'm doing so much better than I was last year. Like, honestly, like my dog could have farted and I would have been completely like thrown off in a live stream. And now I'm like, it's total chaos around. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Crocodile Dundee. I love it. Yeah, so I don't have boring emojis. I have really good ones, as Ashley knows from our group chat. Yeah, Black Beauty is my old Toyota Highlander that Victoria bought. She is amazing and I love her. So now she lives right up the road. There's a lot of good memories in that car. She's been to Coachella once, I think, once or twice, whatever. So, okay, so these are it. I want to gift these to you because I feel like if I'm going through these things, then somebody else is too. Yeah, Victoria, you had like a freaking tornado going on back like a couple of days ago. You were like doing a live stream on your front porch while there was a tornado warning. Like, props to you, man. I love it. So here you go. Allowing. I allow myself to open up to receive. I am allowing control to release. So I allow myself to receive a phone call in the middle of a live stream from my gynecologist across over in freaking Jacksonville, Florida, that I don't even go to anymore. Like, why are they hassling me? People, why? Okay. I contour my thoughts to make myself feel good. I must have gotten that one from Abraham Hicks. I allow myself to have a vision that feels good and exciting. I allow myself to be in alignment to the desire so that I can bring the manifestation of it. So maybe practice writing out some of these things that you were like physically setting the intention to allow yourself to receive. Because like if you're allowing, I miss you, but yeah, I guess so. You know, me and here we go again. It's pure romance. Okay, so you've got to open up to allow yourself to receive. And if you're focusing on the things that you're allowing yourself to get, then that means that you're not focusing on the shit that you don't have, right? You're focusing on the point of attraction with it. You're focusing on how, like not the how, but more of just being an open channel and allowing it to come. So yesterday I also wrote down another one. What was it like from our trip? I had, where did I, well, apparently I lost my notes. Oh, I'm allowing myself to release control of it all, and I'm allowing myself to open up. So I just decide that this gets to work for me, and I'm open to money come to me in unexpected and expected ways. But you don't have to do this with just money, right? Like I just wrote down that because that happened to be what we were talking about at the time. But like this could be you're opening up like opportunities to come to you. You're opening up to receive like love in your life, like maybe better relationships, more peace, more happiness. You know, like a lot of people want to be happy, so they look to external things, but then they don't realize that like you can allow yourself to be happier right now, right? Like what would it feel to allow yourself right now to be happier? And like I started this off with, you know, the live stream. What the hell did I call it? Like failure and rejection and allowing. So what might look like failure and what might look like rejection actually could be ways where the universe is allowing you to be opening up to be a bigger channel for more and more and more and more, right? But like it's opening up opportunities, but you've got to allow yourself to receive it. Like you've got to allow yourself to open up to receive it. And a lot of that is really focusing on, like for me, focusing on allowing things allows me to surrender, right? Like I have a real issue, and Ashley will say this, on trust and surrender. To be honest, I've actually Googled, how do I trust and surrender more? What is detachment? And literally we were on our mastermind call yesterday, and Vicky was nice enough to point out to me that the one sentence that I didn't highlight in this paragraph, which I now have a thing that says, Vicky says to read this, it says, practice detachment in the moment of now. So I feel like now I have found a way that works for me that I want to share with you, where I can practice detachment, where I can practice detachment so that I'm not assigning any meaning to the things that are happening, and that I can accept what's happening in the present, because honestly, I've brought it on with all the thoughts and the things and the actions and the beliefs and all that. And if I can accept that I've brought it all in, and that I can allow other different things to come to me, then that helps with creating detachment and surrender and more trust. Does that help? Let me know if that helps, guys. I feel a lot better about this. Like, I feel like a huge weight is lifted, and I just want to be transparent and come on here and be like, I'm not obviously going to come on and light the whole world on, you know, fire, ranting and raving about a whole bunch of shit every day. But what are we doing? There's umbrellas? Oh, Jesus, now. It's always fun. So, anyway, but I want to, like, share this with you because I think it's something you can use too. And it's a really easy exercise, and it feels a lot better than focusing on what's not there, right? And I think once you start to get the momentum going where you're allowing things to come to you, or you're like recognizing what you can open up to allow, then, oh, thank you so much, Victoria. I feel it too. So like once you can open yourself up to the things you're allowing yourself to allow into your life, then you're opening up more space to dream and more space for like thinking beyond the limitations that you have, right? So practice that. Good morning, Michelle. I love it. So if this is speaking to you and you want to practice allowing more like success and money and clients and moving through these sorts of issues and painful times and frustrations and what looks like failures, and not allow it to like stop you anymore, like I truly believe it's a process, and like having support and having somebody there to guide you through it and to remind you of like what is beyond like what we can only focus on in our little teeny tiny heads, right? So because yesterday my masterminds helped me with this like immensely, and it's taken a little time for me to piece the things together, but the answers are always there, like the guidance is always there. So if you want to be in a group for the next 3 months with me and really move past these things in a supportive group that can help walk you through it and also like lead you inward. I mean, I learn a lot from them, and like we are all able to, like, you don't realize how many other people go through the same things that you go through. And it isn't until you're in a group where you can actually feel comfortable talking about it and open up about it, and without the fear of being judged, and also knowing that you're supported, like, why is there flies everywhere? You know what I mean? Like, this is where the magic happens, and I have a mastermind starting next month. So if you want to jump in and it's your first time, I would love to have you in the group. We have 2 amazing ladies already, and I have 4 spots left, and it's a 3-month mastermind. It might continue longer if we're still having fun. I love the ones that continue having fun. So I love our mastermind so much too. Like oh, hello, Alicia. It is like literally life shifting. And so I wouldn't feel comfortable coming on doing this live stream if I didn't have their support and know that like, oh yeah, I can totally do that. Like, that makes sense. And this is something people need to hear. So he might ask up, I know. I'm like, why are there bugs? It's Florida, that's why. So yeah. So DM me if you want to join my mastermind. We start next month, and that's an opportunity for you to do things like this with me every single day. Thank you guys for all your support. This has been so much fun. I really hope that this was helpful for you too. I know it like talking this out helps a lot too. So if you're a coach or you have your own business and you've been going through some things like this, I suggest, try going on right now and talk about it yourself to your audience. Alrighty, bye. Thanks a million for choosing to push play on another episode of the Manifestation Queen podcast. You truly amaze me, and if this episode blew your mind, then please leave a 5-star rating and a quick review on iTunes so more people like you can become manifestation queens too. See you next time.